Hello, what's going on? What's happening, everybody? This your girl Tiffany coming through here live in effect. So, today's topic will be about Yennenga. Okay, Yennenga was considered as the mother of the Mossi, or some people pronounce it as Maze, of the Maze tribe, right? So, yeah, some people pronounce it as Mose or Maze or Mazi. Um, So yeah, she was considered as the mother of the tribe that was found in Burkina Faso. Okay, Burkina Faso is located like within the area of Let me see, because I want to be able to make sure I get it right. Okay, so Burkina Faso is located in West Africa. It's like border between Mali and Niger, and close to Benin and Ghana. Okay, so it's in that region, it's in that area. All right. So the reason why I'm touching on West Africa, because of course a lot of us have a descendant that comes from Central West Africa. Okay, so it's very important that we talk about the people in those West African region, the Central West African region. We have to go there because that's part of our history, that's part of our culture, that's part of who we are. That's part of our ancestry. Um, no matter how we feel about it, it is what it is. So I want to say peace to the chat, peace to brother or sister Tan. Shout out to brother John. All right. So I want to go ahead and get started. All right. Share the information that I have available. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. All right. So as you can see right here, this picture right here, this is the picture of Yennenga. Okay, that's a picture of her. So let's see what her biography say. So Yennenga was a legendary princess considered the mother of the Mossi people of Burkina Faso. She was a famous warrior, precious for her father, but the princess aspired to another destiny and decided to leave the kingdom. On the run with her horse, she meets a young hunter, Raleigh, with whom she had a child called Ordrago. Orojagro is a famous last name in Burkina Faso and means male horse in honor to the horse which leads the princess to Raleigh. Yennenga or her son Ordrago are considered the founder of the Mossi kingdoms. Okay, there are different versions about the escape of the princess. So it says she was a princess of Burkina Faso, all right, who lived over 900 years ago, the daughter of the king Yennenga and the queen Napoko. Yennenga was an early 12th century king of the Gomba kingdom in what is now northern Ghana. Her father raised her to be a skilled hunter and fighter. She was beautiful. Her name, Yennenga, means the slim, referring to her beauty, and became a cultural icon, a woman with a strong character and independent mind, and beloved princess who, from the age of 14, fought in battle for her father against the neighboring Malinkis. Okay. Skilled with javelins, spears, and bows, she was an excellent horseman or horsewoman and commanded her own battalion. Yennenga was such an important fighter that when she reached a marriageable age, her father refused to choose a husband for her or allow her to marry. To express her unhappiness to her father, Yennenga planted a field of wheat. When the crop grew, she let it rot. She explained to her father that was how she felt being unable to marry. Ndinga, excuse me, yet Ndinga failed to be moved by this gesture and locked his daughter up. Wow. And it says one of the king's horsemen helped Yennenga, disguised as a man, escape on her stallion. Attacked by Malinkes, her companion was killed and Yennenga was left alone. She continued to ride north. One night when she was exhausted from crossing a river, Yennenga's stallion took her into a forest. She met and befriended a solitary elephant hunter called Raleigh. When he saw through Yennenga's disguise, they fell in love. Yennenga and Raleigh had a son they named Odrago, which means stallion, and is now a common name in Burkina Faso. So Odrago visited his grandfather, King Ndinga, who has been searching for Princess Yennenga over the years. On discovering his daughter was still alive, King Ndinga arranged for a feast as well as send delegates to retrieve his beloved daughter back home. Princess Yennenga, together with Raleigh, returned to the Gomba kingdom with open arms from her father, who ensured that his grandson Odrago received the best of trainings. He was also gifted with cavalry, cattle, and other goods, which was used to set up. See, oh, here's her legacy. Yennenga is considered by the Mossi to be the mother of their empire, and many statues of her can be found in the capital city of Burkina Faso. Is it Ouagadougou? Am I saying it right? Ouagadougou. A statue of a golden stallion called the Etalon de Yennenga is awarded as the first prize in biennial Pan-African Film and Television Festival of Ouagadougou. The national football team is nicknamed Les Estallions, which means the Stallions, in reference to Yennenga's stallion. Since 2017, a project of a new city is in progress near Ouagadougou and will be called Yennenga. All right, so here's the reference at the bottom. That's an interesting history about Queen Yennenga, or the princess. So as we can see, she was a princess warrior. And that was the way her father trained her to be. So she took on what she learned from her father and made into usage. Now, she was battling with the tribe of Malinkes, right? Malinkes. And also she wanted to escape because her father would not let her marry. So she wanted to go off on her own. She went off on her own. She met somebody and they happened to get married and have a child together. So her son became the founder of the Mossi Kingdom, and she was considered as the mother of the Mossi people. All right. So let's see what else I have. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of information, but I have this information right here. Okay. Yennenga, an emblematic figure in Burkina Faso, is the mother of Ouedraogo, the first Monga chieftain and founder of the dynasties of the Mossi chieftains. She is thought to have lived between the 14th and 15th century. And let's see what else it says. Yennenga was the daughter of King of Gambaga, an area in the northern part of present-day Republic of Ghana. One day, weary of the role of warrior chieftain in which her father had cast her, she decided to leave and rode off by horse in a forest far away from her village, where she was lost her way. She met a young elephant hunter, a lone figure from a different community from her own, whose name was Raleigh. They had a son whom they called Ouedraogo as a tribute to the horse that brought Yennenga to Raleigh. Okay, and this comes from UNESCO.org. As you can see, this is UNESCO website. All right. So Mose is the plural of Monga and More, one of the main languages spoken in Burkina Faso. Mose people account for a large part of the population in the country today. Okay, so as you can see, there's a tree and the sculpture of Yennenga. All right, that's a tree right there. That's a beautiful sculpture, by the way. All right, Odrago and his sons founded the prestigious century-old lineage of Mossi chieftains. Their descendants still to this day embody political power among the Mossi and Burkina Faso. Yennenga has become a legendary figure and a national emblem in the country, a personification of the female warrior and the independent woman. She is often portrayed defiantly on horseback as if nothing, neither society, tradition, nor paternal authority could stand in the way of her freedom of spirit. Okay? And it says in Burkina Faso, as in neighboring countries, oral tradition encompassing tales about origins, dynasty, timeline, etc., is a crucial to such transmission. As with archaeology, sociology, and linguistics, it constitutes an essential source of knowledge about the history of peoples. Okay. All right. So again, let's go back to the country of origin where she was from, Burkina Faso. All right, so again, it's not a lot that's really known about this country as far as like it's not as popular because you don't hear much about it. But let's see what the source had to say. All right, so like I said, Burkina Faso is landlocked country in West Africa with an area of 274,200 square kilometers, bordered by Mali to northwest, Niger to the northeast, Benin to the southeast, Togo and Ghana to the south, and the Ivory Coast to the southwest. Okay, it has a population of 20,321,378. So they have a lot of people there. Previous called Republic of Upper Volta, it was renamed Burkina Faso by President Thomas Sankara. All right, so that name should sound familiar. Thomas Sankara, right, was a revolutionary and he was a Pan-Africanist. I know a lot of people have heard that name before. So Thomas Sankara was the president of Burkina Faso. All right. So its citizens are known as Burkinabe, and its capital and largest city is Ouagadougou. Sorry if I mispronounced it. The largest ethnic group in Burkina Faso is the Mossi people, who settled the area in the 11th and 13th century. They established powerful kingdoms such as the Ouagadougou, Tinko Dingo, and Yatinga. In 1896, it was colonized by the French as part of French West Africa. In 1958, Upper Volta became a self-governing colony within the French community. In 1960, it gained full independence with Maurice Yamin, how you pronounce it? Is it Yomingo? Yeah, Maurice Yomingo as president. In its early years, the country was subject to instability, droughts, the names, and corruption. Various coups have also taken place in the country in 1966, 1980, 1982, 1983, 1987, an attempt in 1989, 2015, and just recently in 2022. Wow. So they just had a recent coup in 2022, which happened on January the 23rd, 2022. Damn. Anyways, it says Thomas Sankara ruled the country from 1982 until he was killed in the 1987 coup led by Blaise Compaoré, who became president and ruled the country until his removal on the 31st of October 2014. Sankara launched an ambiguous social economic program, which include a nationwide literacy campaign, led land redistribution to peasant, railway, and road construction, and the outlaw of female genital mutilation, which that's gonna be a subject I'm gonna deal with the next time. Forced marriages and polygamy. So this man basically, right? He really so Thomas Sankara during his presidency, he had stopped a lot of things that was happening, such as female genital mutilation, forced marriages, and polygamy. So he had that mindset, well, we not going to practice that. This is unlawful here. It's unlawful to force people to marriage. It's unlawful to make these females go through the genital mutilation process, which that is one of the most painful thing. And it's unlawful to make people go into polygamy. Wow. All right, let's see. Now, what else we gonna find? Burkina Faso has been severely affected by the rise of Islamic terror in the Sahel since the mid 2010s. Several militia, partly allied with Islamic State or Al Qaeda, operate across the borders to Mali and Niger. More than 1 million of the country's 21 million inhabitants are internally displaced persons. On January 24, 2022, the military and its patriotic movement for safeguard and restoration declared itself to be in power. Previously, the military had executed a coup against President Roch Marc Cobre. On January 31st, the military junta restored the Constitution and appointed Paul Henry Sandagio Demimba as interim president. Burkina Faso is a least developed country with a GDP, which is the gross domestic product, of $16.22 billion. And 63% of the population practices Islam and 22% practice Christianity. Due to French colonialism, the country's official language of government and business is French. There are 59 native languages spoken in Burkina, with the most common languages Moray, spoken by roughly 50% of Burkinabe. The country is governed as a semi-presidential republic with executive, legislative, and judicial powers. Burkina Faso is a member of the United Nations, La Francophonie, and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation is currently suspended from ECOWAS and the African Union. Wow. Wow. So wait a minute, the GDP of this country is $6.226 billion. And it's least developed country. So that's why you don't hear much least developed. So it's very least developed, so you don't hear much about it. Um Wow, that's some very powerful history right there. Yeah, but I just wanted to kind of like go into the origin of the country just a little bit, just so you know people would know what the title is. So yeah, Yennenga is from the country that is known today as Burkina Faso. Okay, she was from that country. She was from that land, and that's where the Mossi people are. All right, they are a very large ethnic group in that land. Let me see some. All right, let me read the comments. It says, Burkina Faso is famous for the great Thomas Sankara. Okay. They are a fighting people. Let's see. Burkina Faso recent coup followed Mali's coup when the people rose up against France and its puppets. Hold on. Okay, let's see what else. It says the most resilient Africans are usually the least developed. Oh, Somali? Somali is the least developed country too? I didn't know Somalia is the least developed country. Mm. I never known that. I never known that. I had to look more into that. Didn't know that. But yeah, the most resilient Africans are usually the least developed Burkina Faso and Somali. Huh. Mm. I didn't know that about Somali though, but thank you for sharing that information. Yep. Okay. So let's see. They destroy much of it. Who destroyed much of it? You talking about Somali? Like who you talking about? The people that colonized Somali destroy most of it, and are still bombing it now. Wow. Let's see what else. They need to kick the French and others out. These African countries are paying France reparation. Oh yeah, they are, and Haiti doing the same thing too. Haiti still owe France money, even after they fought against their independence. They won their independence, but they still owe money to France to this day. U.S. is still bumped. Wow, didn't even know that. Wow. Oh wow. Mm. Wow. Wow. I didn't even know all that information that was going on with Somali. Okay. But anyways, that's all I have for today. And I thank you all for tuning in, watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whatever your time zone may be. So with that being said, this your girl Tiffany, and I'm logging off saying peace and power elevation be to all of you. Thank you guys in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Yes, sis, it's been going on. Wow. Wow, so but the world is not going to ever stop when it comes to war. Wars is going to always take place. What wars is always going to happen in this world. So where there is war, there is peace, and where there is peace, there's going to be war. And that's one thing I learned about duality. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I study esoteric knowledge, because it helps you to understand duality as well. Especially Hermeticism. I love Hermeticism because I really get the understanding of how this world operates and be able to see it from that arena. You know what I'm saying? The state of duality. All right, but yes, you guys have a good one. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, share my channel, like my channel, whatnot, and check out all the video contents on here. Okay, so until next time, I will connect with you all later. I will come back with some more great interesting topics. I couldn't find any books on Yennenga, but I only found what I could. But anyways, please make sure y'all take it easy on yourself. Peace and power elevation. This your girl Tiffany. I'm logging off. All right.